Okay, so I'm going to do number 2 and 3 on this one. Number 2 is pretty simple. The provider orders a feeding of 480 mLs of formula to be given over 1 hour via the Entero feeding pump. So if you already have 480 mLs, so we want to calculate the mLs per hour. So this is basically not really a trick question. It's pretty simple. 480 divided by 1 would equal your 480. So the answer is 480 mLs per hour. That would be that question. All right, so number 3, you have to do a little bit more calculation. So we want to calculate the amount of water to add to the formula to obtain the feeding strength in the question. Round to the nearest whole number. A provider orders a formula to be diluted to 3/4 strength. All right. And we have 240 mLs of formula. Okay. We want to find out how many mLs we're going to need. How many mLs of water are we going to add to the formula? So that's basically what you need to do for these questions. It's easy to take a math question and just try to put things in its spots, but you really need to understand what you're doing. So we need to figure out how much water to put in this formula to get this feeding strength, 3/4 strength. All right. So let's try to put this together here. So we have 240 mLs. And it needs to be 3/4 strength, right? So we need to cancel out, do the 240. And then you need to do this conversion with the fraction. All right, so it's basically this right here equals 240, and you're going to times it by 4 times 3. 4 over 3, which is going to give you 320 minus 240 equals 80 ml. So there's 2 ways that you can do this. So look at the screen now. You have 240 mLs over 3/4. So you can do the easy conversion by flipping like we did. So 240 times 4/3. So you can put the 1 under here. And then you do 240 times 4. That's going to equal 960. So now we have 960. But then you have to take that and divide it by 3. Because we still have this 3 down here is the denominator, and you end up with 320. You minus that by 240, which gets you your 80 mLs. There's one more way that you can do it, which is, I think, is easier. 240 3/4. So what I ended up doing is I did 3 divided by 4 equals 0.75. And then you're going to divide your 240 divided by 7.75. It's going to get you your 320. You're going to minus it by the 240 that's available, and you're going to get 80 mLs. So there's 2 ways that you can do that.